The notoriety was built through health professionals, and today the brand is really well known throughout the world. And what consumers or patients do recognize in the brand is the efficacy associated with safety, high security. We have good tolerance, and so this is really important when we are addressing sensitive skin, and also the quality of products with some pleasure to use, because the textures are really, really good. Okay, Avon Thermal Spring Water comes from a source which is in the southeast of, south of France, called in Avon. It drops from rain and follows a long underground journey of over 50 years. And during this journey, it gets enriched in different elements, trace elements, silicates, and also a biological element, which is called which is generated by a microflora that we have in the water. We had, at that time, back in 1743, discovered the anti-inflammatory properties of the water, and those properties were really beneficial, to inflammatory skin disorders such as atopic dermatitis and psoriasis. Throughout the years, different dermatologists all over the world also recognized the medical effect of Avon Thermal Spring Water. So at the origin, it's really a medicated water. But when Mr. Pierre Fabre started to look at Avon Thermal Spring Water back in 1975, he thought it could really be interesting to build a brand based on Avon Thermal Spring Water to offer to most people, sensitive skin, but also non-sensitive skin, the benefits of Avon Thermal Spring Water. Because its double composition, mineral and biological, is really going to soothe the skin, soften the skin, but for any people that could be go outside and suffer from cold, heat and cold, and at once have a reaction. So anybody can use the Avon Thermal Spring Water. The origin is medical, but it's really for all. The first huge research that we have is around the Avon Thermal Spring Water. Back in 1975, to understand why the water was so efficient, Mr. Pierre Fabre decided to build a huge research program to define what components into the water would bring those soothing, anti-irritating activities. And since then, the research goes on, and we are still discovering new things about the water. Today, we have 25 patents on different kinds of ingredients, and research goes on. But research is not only about finding ingredients, it's also about really proving and showing that those ingredients have efficacy. So we do develop for each product that we have a huge evaluation program, going from test on cells, which we call in vitro tests, in vitro studies, pharmacoclinical studies, but also clinical studies on human being, for sure, in real life. And this is the way that we can prove and that we can really show that our products at first show to physicians or to pharmacists that yes, we do have a lot of research, we have the proof, and then they would have the opportunity to test it, to recommend it, and have the feedbacks from their patients. And this is the way Avon was built.